Hey guys, just wanted to ask you, what is it like to be able to put on for your city and perform for the Atlanta Hawks and the fans of Atlanta?
Oh man, it's one of the biggest honors, man. You know what I'm saying? To be recognized by the home team. You know what I mean? To even get a call to come up and do some things that they like to hear. You feel what I'm saying? So man, it's an honor and it's a blessing.
I agree. It's a charge. You know what I mean? Like that, what do they call it? Circulated energy. You know what I mean? Like, we give love, we get it back.
Right.
It makes sense.
Right.
From all of your music, which one best represents you as a group as well as what the Hawks stand for?
Can you repeat that question?
From all the music that you've put out, what best represents you as a group and also what the Hawks represent?
Oh, it's always about the community. It's always about the culture. It's always about the city, Atlanta. So I would say the Dirty South sums it up. It says it best.
Right.
I concur.
Yeah. Definitely.
Has your perspective on the album changed being 30 years removed from it? I mean, it's such a prolific, inspirational album for Southern rap and rap in general. Is just being able to look 30 years back, I mean, it's probably a pretty big moment, huh?
Yeah, but the past is permanent. Can't change it. You can only extend from it, evolve from it, grow from it. You know what I mean?
You feel like rock and roll when you talking about like 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You went into that arena. So like rock and roll, they just keep going and keep going. They got double digits behind what they've done. So
Here's to 30 more.
30 years, I'm saying it's the 30th year anniversary of Soul Food, man. So it's
Yeah.
like it looks like it came quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't compare the project to the creators, the creation to the creators. You look at that year and compare it to all the other things that were released. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll see how advanced it must have been.
Right.
When you look at Atlanta now, think about when y'all first came out, and then you look at how Atlanta is right now. It's like really, I say it's the mecca of hip hop now. Everything's come from Atlanta. Atlanta's that big. Like, could y'all foresee that when y'all first came out, when y'all was trying to get out?
Nah, we didn't.
Honestly,
You saw it?
yeah, I saw it coming. I'll tell you why. Tell us about it. 'Cause everybody was caught up in this East Coast, West Coast type beat. Everybody was. And see, a lot of times when that happens, it's always a silent killer somewhere hiding in the bushes. And that was Dirty South. You know what I mean? And I just feel like when Andre got on that stage, I actually had an opportunity to watch it all over again yesterday. And it was exciting because I couldn't really remember. I remember it happening, but
Yeah, me
actually to
too.
see it,
Yeah.
it's like I could connect all over again with that whole situation. And there was a lot of tension going on out there. For sure. I watched this and I was like, man, Dre was pissed. You know what I mean? Because they were booing him. And they were booing. Outkast had just won all them awards. They were doing so well with sales and everything. It was just amazing to get up to New York and not have the type of love that we expected. But I'm saying something right now. We talking. That's why we here.
Well, when you're in the middle of making history, you really don't see that yet. You know what I mean? But just like what Timo was saying, when we got a chance, because it was a post that we put on Goodie Mob. It was like the whole thing all over again. You know what I'm saying? Because for a minute, I didn't even remember me being there. But just seeing like how how disturbed Drake was about how the South wasn't getting any love, you know what I mean? Because what they thought about it. They didn't think that we was hip hop until the Dungeon Family came out. Even though you had other Southern groups before us, but I don't think there was a group that really was socially conscious like that. You know what I mean? And we did it on. We didn't even do it on purpose. It was just that we was just doing us. You know what I mean? And it came out to be what we got today. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't so focused on the future at that point. I was all down to get some straightening right then.
Already. Y'all know what straightening mean, don't you?
Like I said, when you're in the midst of something, you can't really tell what it's going to be or the impact that it's going to make, years later, because you're in the middle of doing it.
Right.
But, years later, now that you've made the impact that you made, not only on the South, but just hip hop in general, how does it feel to know that you've inspired so many artists, just not in the South, but the North, East Coast, and on the West Coast, and they still give y'all love today?
What you got, Gil?
It's an accomplishment because of coming from the place where you was thinking that nobody was gonna listen to you and listen to your style, and for Organized Noise to give us the music that they gave us at the time. Because a lot of people gotta understand, a lot of people thought we was gonna come out and sound like Players Ball. But for Organized Noise, they went in the studio and just really said, we're gonna go against what we just did or give you another version of what the South was. And I think the Outkast was the player and we were the political, we were the streets, we were the ones that let you know what we thought about, how we thought in our grandmother's house and what our grandmothers taught us in the house. So I think our music is to me, it's like a blueprint of what Atlanta is and what Atlanta has to always, they can always look back to that album and remember what Atlanta was like when you listen to it.
Looking back at just the past and just looking forward, you have like the Atlanta Hawks, you have the Atlanta Falcons, you have Atlanta United, embracing the culture. What does that mean to you guys?
Oh yeah, they got a footy mob.
Right. Don't forget about the Dream too.
Yep,
Atlanta
Dream as well.
Yeah.
It's amazing because for us to have a version of Goodie Mob in the soccer arena, like as you know, the World Cup is on the way to Atlanta. So to have something like that to kind of like keep us on everybody's mind in every kind of arena in Atlanta, it's an honor, and I don't think you can ask for that. You gotta honor it.
I would like each of you guys to answer. What song? Cell Therapy or Soul Food?
Cell Therapy for me.
Self-therapy.
You know what? That's tough. I do not see why the brothers would say cell therapy, but it's something about soul food. You know what I mean?
I got the better one. The album Soul Food because Cell Therapy is on the album.
That sums it up. That sums it up.
Soul food. I mean, when you think of soul food, you really think of Southern. You know what I mean? And a lot of people from the South migrated up north, so they still know what soul food is. You know what I mean? There's a lot of love being put in that when you make soul food. You know what I mean? It's out of love. But I just think soul food is a universal song that everybody can relate to. You know what I mean?
So I believe that Cell Therapy was the distinction between Southern and country.
True that. True that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know what I mean?
And the intro, free. He sung free live. I think that was so groundbreaking at the time. Nobody had started a video like that.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
No, but very modestly, man. Like, we accept our place in history, and right here in real time, still the same. I mean, and still improving on the improvement. Here we are, the mob. We're yours for life. Atlanta Hawks. Let's win tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, and then we just have a